hearts really are, how fragile our hearts are. The treatments produced no signs of recovery. I combined those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. So you basically created the Heartless. You did it. It was you. You did this. Some time later, I went below and was greeted by the strangest sight. Creatures that seem born of darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be the shadows of those who have lost their hearts in my experiments? The Heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I provided them with both living and non-living samples. I've provided them with both living and non-living samples. Okay. They've responded only to the living. That's concerning. The fact that they were given the option about the dead and the living, and they're like, oh yes, we prefer the living, yes, They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. Their prey vanishes without trace. Do you know what that immediately makes me think of? What it immediately makes me think of is just the way how in Horizon, it's a video game, right? Horizon Zero Dawn. Spoilers, okay? In Horizon, it's a post-apocalyptic world where these machines that are built for war, they use biomass as fuel. And it was supposed to be an emergency case or whatever, but the idiot who had them created literally created them to have, like, to not be hackable and all this sort of stuff, that they went rogue and they started using the emergency of being able to use biomass as fuel as their only source of fuel. And so they basically started eating the planet. So anything that was alive counted as biofuel. So that's animals, plants, and humans. The entire planet became fuel for these robots who use biofuel. And that's what this is making me think of immediately. And I know that they're not the same thing, obviously, because this game came out long before Horizon Zero Dawn did. But, like, that's what's making me think of, that the Heartless feed off of the living. The feed being, like, the only term I have here. And then they seem to multiply after absorbing something from living creatures. Their prey vanishes without trace. And my immediate question then is, like, in the terms of that biofuel thing that I'm thinking of from Horizon Zero Dawn, everything counted as biofuel. Like, animals, plants, and people all counted as biofuel. Is that the same here? Or is only people count as biofuel? Because, I don't know, I'm not a dickhead. I think animals have hearts, right? So animals would probably count as they would probably count too. You know, plants, it depends, actually, because, like, there's a lot of research over the last few years that kind of imply that plants can live, that plants are, like, alive, they have their own, you know, that they can communicate with each other and they have sentience. So, like, by that definition, anything with a heart can be absorbed. As, like, is it only counting people, or, like, are animals and plants included in this? I believe the Heartless are taking hearts. You don't say, Jensen, or Anson, or whatever the fuck I was calling you before. You don't say. Obviously, that's what they're doing. They are born from those who have lost their hearts and thrive on hearts seized from others. The hearts taken by the Heartless become heartless themselves. Though I lack proof, I reconfident in this hypothesis. I must also study their behavioral principles. Though they lack emotion, they do seem to have some intelligence. How to communicate with them? Hello. It just occurred to me, could they be the darkness in people's hearts? Could the Heartless be the darkness in people's hearts? I was reading over Anson's reports. These are the ones, because I just went to the library, and I'm blanking on her name. She gave me the reports of Ansons I didn't have. A massive core of energy lay below the door sought by the Heartless. It may well be the ultimate goal of all the Heartless. But what is that energy? Ugh. I devised a hypothesis based upon my observations of the Heartless. The Heartless feed on other hearts, on others' hearts, and they yearn for that energy core. That thing beyond the door must be a heart too. That heart of this world, there is no proof. But having felt that immense energy, I am certain that was the heart of the world. The Heartless are trying to take hearts, not only from all living creatures, but from the world itself. But what do they mean to do with the heart of the world? That's interesting. Hello, my phone died yesterday, but I watched the rest of the VOD, and I wanted to say the 6 princesses' hearts weren't in Zora. They were used to make that Keyblade. Yeah, actually, I think that did come up. Yeah, I think in the last stream, actually, one of the characters even said that those characters, that the Heartblade was made of the 6 princesses, and then the 7th princesses, which was Kairi, her heart was within Zora. That explains why like the 6 of them came out first, and then Kairi came out. I say came out like they came out of the closet or something, which is funny to think of. And I was just saying, I was comparing the Heartless there to join Horizon Zero Dawn. Spoilers, okay? But in Horizon, it's a post-apocalyptic world where machines started using biomass, and basically the entire planet is biomass. You know, plants, animals, people are all biomass, and so it wiped out life on Earth. And I was comparing them to each other, and like literally in that report just there, what was it, 7? Nope. 9. Nope. 6? Yeah. The Heartless are trying to take hearts not only from all living creatures, but from the world itself. But what do they mean to do with the heart of the world? So immediately like, my comparison about how the robots that worked on biofuel ended the world. And it's kind of like I was kind of right on the money there with the Heartless also like wanting the heart of the world. Here's the last report. Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of the stars in the night sky. Well, stars are worlds, aren't they? And deep within each world lies a door to its heart. The Heartless desire these hearts. Born out of the darkness in people's hearts, they seek to return to a greater heart. Yes, that's it. The Heartless come from people's hearts, as does the darkness. Is the core of the world's heart the heart of the Heartless? I will pursue the answer there and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade and the princesses. My body is too fragile for such a journey, but I must do it. I will cast it off and plunge into the depths of the darkness. So basically, Ansem got what he wanted. He's now, like, he got what he wanted. He got the hearts, he got the Keyblade, or he at least managed to lure, what's his face here? Zora here, and he's gotten what he's wanted. You know, he's shed his mortal form or whatever, and now he's in the Heartless. There are also 4 extra reports, but you have to do extra stuff to get them. Report 8, 11, and 13. Oh, I didn't even notice that there was a 7, 9, 10. I didn't even notice that until you mentioned it. So 8, 11, and 13. So is that the other worlds? Right, so we're at 59, 48, or 40, 49, 48, and then 15, 50. So we're at the 50 mark that we need. Yeah, this girl. Anson disappeared from this world when this world fell to darkness. It was believed he died defending people from the Heartless, but Yinsen was the one who brought them here. Hey, Leon. This was once Anson's castle. He was widely respected as a wise man, but darkness took him. They began experimenting with people's hearts. Some wise man, so much suffering and ruin, and for what? 8 is from the Hades Cup and the other 3 are from secret bosses. That's what I was thinking as well, because there's other worlds right now. Like, one of the things was to visit other worlds, and I wanted to come back here first. Beast! Hello, Beast. Belle, there you are. I knew you'd be in the library. I knew she'd be in the library. Because I was up there with the other princess. Like, there's 5 of you. Where's the 6th one? Here she is. This is for you. Use it to face the darkness as the beast has. Divine Rose. So she just gave me a Keyblade. If I didn't come to find her, I wouldn't have gotten this new Keyblade. Wow, 13? That's the most powerful blade yet. Are you kidding me? Hang on, let me just turn this off so you can see it. God damn. Did you talk to Eric 3 times? No, I've only talked to her twice. I can go back and talk to her the 2nd time. But holy shit, look at that. So this is the one I was using just there a second ago. Which is the one that represents Kairi, basically, because... You know, that's her lucky charm there. But then this is the one the Belle is after giving me, and it's fucking 13. That's more powerful than the Olympian one. Damn. Right, so Aerith, I'm gonna talk to her a 3rd time then. Aerith, Anson waits in darkness, but here's a little light to protect you, Zora. Power of healing. Oh, thank you. There's the 3rd level of healing right there. Anyone else here while I'm here? There is also Keyblade in a chest in the room where the keyhole was, where you fought. Oh, that's right, the chests. I fucking forgot. I was trying to get them, and then the Heartless kept fucking showing up, and then I just went into the place. I forgot to get the other chests. Right, you're after giving me the key. So many books, but not one on how to banish the darkness. Maybe it's hopeless. There you are. I was wondering, because the other 2 were here. I figured you would be here too. Yinsen and words were both possessed with the darkness. You know, I just don't get it. What's so great about the darkness? The one Belle gives is the best right now though, but the other one looks cool. Oathbreaker looks cool as well, or not Breaker, or Oathkeeper looks cool as well. They all look really cool. I'm gonna have to go back up to that place and get the Keyblade. And get those chests. I tried to get them earlier, but like, but the Heartless kept showing up, and I couldn't do it, because, like, I tried to go to one of them, and it wouldn't open because there was so many Heartless around. I was like, for fuck's sake. Can I?